Hey everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Henry.
And I'm Sarah, your co-host and English coach. We're so glad you're here with us today.
Absolutely. Whether you're commuting, relaxing at home, or maybe out for a walk, this episode is going to be super helpful for you, especially if you're trying to improve your English listening skills.
That's right. Today's topic is something that every English learner struggles with at some point listening. But don't worry, we're going to show you how you can seriously boost your listening skills in just 7 days.
7 days. That's 1 week, people. And we're not just throwing random tips at you. We've actually put together a daily step-by-step plan that you can follow. Each day will focus on a different strategy, and by the end of the week, you'll already start noticing real progress.
Exactly. And the best part? You don't need any fancy tools, just your ears, a little time each day, and a curious mind.
Plus, we'll share some common mistakes learners make when it comes to listening and how to avoid them. We've also got some extra pro tips and, of course, a little motivation to keep you going.
So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into it. This is going to be fun, practical, and, you guessed it, super effective.
Let's go. Your English listening breakthrough starts now. All right. So before we get into the actual 7-day challenge, let's talk about why listening is so important when you're learning English.
Yeah, because a lot of learners focus only on speaking or grammar, right? But here's the thing, listening is the foundation of communication. You can't respond if you don't understand what someone is saying.
Exactly. Think about real life situations. Whether you're watching a movie, having a conversation with a friend, or even sitting in a job interview, you need to understand what the other person is saying.
And listening doesn't just help you understand words. It also teaches you natural sentence structures, pronunciation, rhythm, and even emotion in English. It's like training your brain to think in English.
That's a great point. Listening is how babies learn their first language too. They listen first, and then they speak. So if you're an English learner, improving your listening will naturally improve your speaking too.
Not to mention, listening builds your vocabulary and context. That means you learn how words are really used, not just the dictionary definition.
And let's be honest, real English isn't always like textbook English. People speak fast, they use slang, idioms, contractions. It can be confusing.
Totally. But once you start listening more and listening the right way, those things stop feeling scary. You start to recognize patterns. You stop translating in your head.
So if you've ever watched a movie and thought, what did they just say? You're not alone. And that's why this episode exists.
We're going to show you how to turn listening from something stressful into something enjoyable, something that actually helps you grow every day.
All right, so now that we understand why it matters, let's get into the good stuff. The 7-day plan that will take your listening skills to the next level.
Let's do it.
All right, so now that we know how important listening is, let's talk about the main event, our 7-day listening challenge. You ready, Sarah?
Born ready. So here's the deal, everyone. We've created a simple, step-by-step challenge you can follow for just 1 week. Each day, you'll focus on a different listening technique, and we promise these are fun, practical, and super effective.
Yeah, this isn't just listen to a podcast and hope for the best. Every day is designed to train your ears and your brain in a new way. By the end of the week, you'll feel more confident and much more comfortable with English audio.
Let's give them a quick sneak peek of what's coming. Day 1 is all about listening with subtitles. That's your warm-up day, getting used to hearing English while reading along.
Day 2 is the shadowing technique, one of our favorites. You'll listen and repeat out loud to copy the rhythm and pronunciation of native speakers. Super powerful.
Then on day 3, we'll teach you how to slow things down. Literally. We'll show you how to adjust audio speed without changing the sound quality, so your brain has time to catch up.
Day 4 is a big one, dictation practice. You'll listen and write what you hear. Sounds simple, but it trains both your ears and your attention to detail.
Day 5 is podcast immersion. You'll pick a topic you love, sports, stories, food, anything, and dive into English audio made for native speakers.
Then we get into day 6, which is all about summarizing what you hear. This helps with memory, vocabulary, and understanding the big picture.
And finally, day 7, you'll challenge yourself with real-life listening. That could be a TV show, a conversation, or even a YouTube video with no subtitles. Don't worry, we'll help you through it.
The idea here isn't to be perfect, it's to get better, one day at a time. And trust us, if you follow this plan, you will notice a difference.
So get ready to take notes, try new techniques, and maybe even have a little fun along the way. Ready to break it down day by day.
Let's go. Starting with day 1, listening with subtitles. All right, day 1. This one's simple but powerful listening with subtitles. Sarah, want to walk them through it?
Sure, today your mission is to watch something in English, like a short YouTube video, a TED Talk, or even a scene from a movie, and turn on the English subtitles.
Not your native language subtitles, English subtitles. That way, you're connecting what you hear with what you see.
Exactly. Don't worry if you miss some words at first. Just pay attention to how the words sound, how they're pronounced, and how fast people speak.
And choose something short, like 3 to 5 minutes. Quality over quantity.
By the end of today, you'll start noticing new phrases and pronunciation patterns. Pretty cool for day 1, right?
On day 2, we introduce a secret weapon, shadowing. This is where you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, like you're their echo.
It's like karaoke, but for speaking English. Choose a short clip with a clear speaker, news reports, audiobooks, or even our podcast.
Play a sentence, pause, repeat it out loud. Try to copy the speaker's tone, rhythm, and even emotion.
It might feel weird at first, but this builds your listening, pronunciation, and confidence all at the same time.
Pro tip, record yourself. You'll hear the difference over time.
Today's challenge, slow it down literally.
Right. Most platforms, YouTube, Spotly, even Netflix, let you adjust playback speed. Try listening at 75% speed.
This gives your brain time to catch every word, especially if you're still getting used to natural English pace.
Just don't only listen slow forever. Your goal is to work back up to full speed. But for today, slow it down and soak it in.
And remember, slowing down isn't cheating, it's training.
All right, day 4, grab a notebook or open a notes app, because today's all about dictation.
Find a short audio clip, maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Play a few seconds, pause, and try to write down exactly what you hear.
It's harder than it sounds, but this sharpens your ears for details like small words, contractions, and even punctuation.
Then check your writing against the original transcript or subtitles. What did you miss? What surprised you?
This practice builds accuracy, not just understanding.
Today's all about immersion, and you're already doing it by being here with us.
That's right. Choose a podcast in English, any topic you love. It could be stories, science, comedy, whatever you enjoy.
Listen for 10 to 15 minutes. No subtitles, no pressure to understand everything, just follow the flow.
You'll be amazed how much you pick up just by listening regularly. It trains your ears to expect English.
And bonus tip, if you really enjoy a podcast, listen to the same episode twice. The second time, you'll understand way more.
On day 6, we challenge you to summarize what you hear. This takes your listening to the next level.
Pick a short video or podcast. After listening, try to explain in English what you just heard.
You can speak it out loud or write it down. The point is to process the information and put it in your own words.
This builds comprehension, vocabulary recall, and speaking fluency, all in one exercise.
Even if you can't explain every detail, that's okay. Just try your best. You're building a skill.
You made it to day 7. High five. Today's task, real-life listening with no subtitles.
Scary. Maybe a little, but exciting? Absolutely.
Watch an English vlog, a movie scene, or a TV episode. Try to just listen. No reading, no stopping.
Your goal isn't 100% understanding, it's exposure. You'll catch more than you think, especially after 6 days of training.
And this is where it all comes together. Your brain will start recognizing patterns, phrases, even emotions in the speaker's voice.
And guess what? You just survived a full week of English listening. That's something to celebrate.
So, how do you feel, listener? If you followed along, you've already grown stronger in your listening journey.
And remember, you can repeat this 7-day challenge anytime. The more you practice, the more natural English will sound to you.
And if you missed a day, no worries. Just pick up where you left off. Progress is progress.
All right, we've got a few more tips before we wrap up. Stick around for the common mistakes to avoid coming up next. All right, we've walked you through the 7-day challenge. But before we move on, let's talk about a few common mistakes English learners make when working on listening skills and how you can avoid them.
Yes. Mistake number one, and this is a big one, is only listening passively, like having English audio playing in the background while you scroll through social media.
We've all done it. And sure, it's not bad, but passive listening alone isn't enough. You need to engage. Take notes, repeat phrases, or answer questions in your head.
Exactly. Treat your listening time like a workout. If you just sit in the gym without lifting anything, well, you won't get stronger, right?
That's a great example. Okay, mistake number 2, trying to understand every single word.
Yes, don't panic if you miss a word or two. Native speakers skip words, speak fast, use slang. It's totally normal not to catch everything.
Focus on the overall meaning. What's the speaker's main point? What emotions do you hear in their voice?
And here's mistake number 3, using only slow or simplified English forever.
It's a good starting point, sure. But eventually, you need to challenge yourself with real-world English. TV shows, real conversations, fast podcasts. It'll feel hard at first, but that's where the magic happens.
Your brain needs to struggle a little to grow. Don't be afraid of that uncomfortable feeling. That means you're learning.
Love that. And finally, mistake number 4, giving up too early.
Oh, yes. Listening takes time. If you don't see results after 1 or 2 days, don't quit. Stay consistent.
Even 10 minutes a day makes a difference. It's like planting a seed. You won't see the flower right away, but it's growing underneath.
So keep going, be patient with yourself, and celebrate the small wins, because they add up.
All right, coming up next, our final section, tips to make listening practice fun and effective. Let's finish strong. All right, you've got the foundation. You've tackled the common mistakes. Now it's time for some pro tips to take your English listening to the next level.
Let's go. Tip number 1, make it personal. Listen to topics you love. If you're into sports, watch sports commentary. Love cooking? Listen to English recipe videos or food vlogs.
Because when you're interested, you naturally pay more attention, and that's when real learning happens.
Exactly. Tip number 2, create a listening habit. Set a specific time each day for your practice, even if it's just 10 minutes.
Like during breakfast, your commute, or before bed. Make it part of your routine, not something you might do if you remember.
Totally. Tip number 3, combine listening with speaking. After you listen, say it back. Try to repeat the sentences or explain what you heard in your own words.
You're not just training your ears, you're training your mouth and brain too. And that's how fluency happens.
Tip 4, mix it up. Don't listen to the same kind of English all the time. Try accents, dialogues, interviews, documentaries. Keep your ears flexible.
Great one. And here's a fun one. Talk to your tech. Use a Siri, Google Assistant, or Alexa. Ask questions in English. It's like mini conversations every day.
Oh, I love that. And finally, track your wins. Keep a notebook or journal and write down new words or phrases you heard. It's super motivating to see how far you've come.
You'll be amazed after a few weeks. What felt impossible starts to feel easy.
That's the power of daily progress. Stay curious, stay consistent, and have fun with it.
All right, don't go anywhere. We're wrapping up this episode with a final pep talk to keep you inspired. Stay with us. So, friend, if you've made it this far, give yourself a high five. You're not just learning English. You're building a habit, you're showing up, and that's powerful.
Absolutely. Progress in English or in anything doesn't happen overnight, but you've already taken the most important step starting.
Remember, even if you only improve 1% each day, in a week, a month, a year, you'll look back and amaze yourself.
You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. The listening, the repeating, the effort, it all adds up.
And we believe in you. You've got everything it takes to succeed. All you need now is to keep going.
So take this 7-day challenge, make it yours. Be curious, be kind to yourself, and have fun with the process.
We're proud of you, and we're cheering for you every step of the way.
See you in the next episode of the English Learning Podcast. Until then, keep listening, keep growing, and keep shining.
Take care, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an update.
And hey, share this episode with a friend who's also learning English. Let's grow together.
You can also check out the full 7-day listening challenge guide in the description below.
Thanks for listening, and until next time,